I'm not like the biggest New Year's resolution person, but I do really love the new year. I always feel so fresh, and I don't always go in with the, okay, I need to do this. This is my number one New Year's resolution, my number one goal. But I just love the feeling of a good start. Just that natural, like walking in with whatever energy you want, new year, new me, dare I say. I just love it. And you can probably make a fresh start for yourself literally at any point in your life, right? You can wake up one day and be like, okay, this is my fresh start. But there's something about new year energy that I really love. I like to make these videos, honestly, mostly for me, but maybe this will inspire you to do the same for yourself. But I want to do like a little quick look back on 2022 and then show you my kind of like vision board, which I'm not a very aesthetic person. So I'll show you my take on vision boards, but I did make one. If I wanna like remember things or like think about my week, my month, whatever, I always go through my camera roll, and I have a ton of pictures actually on my iPad. I got a new phone this year, so I didn't wanna go through just my phone because it only has like a few months worth of pictures on it. If you wanna look back in your year, honestly, I think regardless of how many pictures you take, it's fun to look back on your camera roll. Just looking at pictures, I get a general consensus of, oh, that's what was going on that month. That was my era of the month. Because really looking back, I'm like, I had eras. January, February, I was on my like grind era, feeling good, just me, just doing the darn thing. And it was great. Going into March was so much fun. I went to Vegas with my friends, and it was seriously so fun. This was our second Vegas trip together, and that was the highlight of the month. Into April, honestly, I got my hair done. That was a highlight. Every time I get my hair done, instant confidence boost. I love it. I feel so good about myself. And then into May, I got my hair done right before I went on my trip to Boston and then New York, which was so much fun. That was in May. It was my first time ever in New York, and I do really like going to Boston as well. It was so good. Didn't do a whole lot of crazy things, but honestly just like hung out in a new place, went and got coffee and bagels every day, just kind of like did me, had time alone, venturing out. It was just great. I love to do that stuff. And then into June and July is when one of my videos really started picking up and my channel started doing really well, which is so amazing and I'm so thankful for. And I just feel like a lot of my hard work really did pay off. And I feel like this sounds so cheesy, I don't even want to say it, but I feel like I really started to like find new passions and find things that I love and like develop my channel and just like really find kind of more things that I love and make me feel good and what make me me. You know, because you evolve as a person. Those type of things can change from time to time. I also worked with more clothing brands like Princess Polly and Talentless that I really love. In August, I went to Switzerland, which was so cool. And then also later in August, I got a new nephew. Amazing. September is always such a great month because I really just love the fall. And then into October is when I got my puppy. The highlight of my year for sure. Hi! Oh, we're home, handsome boy. What do you think? I constantly had to have my arm by him. Oh my goodness, yes, we come on this way. Also in September, October, November-ish, I feel like I just had all these creative, like awesome video ideas, and I was just really like going all in on my channel, and I was just really like loving every minute of it while having my puppy. Just a really awesome few months for me. That brings us to December, this current month. I also just went to New York again, which was so much fun. Christmas was great. I just booked a trip for January. I'm just living, growing, trying to make things happen for myself, you know? I like to bring up my vision board from the previous year and kind of look at it and see like what I worked for and accomplished off of that. Okay, looking at my vision board from last year, starting at the top, I always put a picture of a puppy, even though I never really had a specific year of when I wanted to get a puppy. I've been putting puppy on my last like 3 vision boards, and you already know, I got a puppy. That one's true. I always like to put at least one quote. Quotes can be cheesy, but I don't know, this one's pretty hard to the bone and I liked it. I put Hailey Bieber because I was like, you know what, style icon. I put a Sherpa purse because 1, I really wanted to get one of those, which I did, and 2, I wanted to work with like really awesome clothing brands, and like I just mentioned, I did, which is amazing. I always put a picture of Amber Scholl because she was like one of my first inspirations, especially when it comes to YouTube and just being yourself, and she always does vision board videos and like year recap, whatever, and that's kind of who inspired me to do that as well. Love to put healthy eating on there. I put 12-3-30 on my last vision board. I should put it on this year's. I don't have it on this year's. I put sleeping. My sleep schedule and sleeping is so much better this year than it is last, and I'm so happy to say so. I put a picture of nails because I do bite my nails from time to time. I've not completely stopped that, but we go in seasons, still a work in progress. And I started a new Instagram account right before 2022 started, and I wanted to hit 10K on it, but I kind of gave up, and so I didn't, but that's fine. Same with TikTok. I have literally like 1,000 followers, and I'm like, oh, I could hit 20K, like totally. It's fine, whatever. I mean, but this year I really discovered like what I like to do on YouTube and the content I like to create for YouTube and stuff like that, and I passed 20K, which is amazing, and I'm very close to 30K actually, which is so awesome. I think this is like my 4th or so vision board that I've made ever since I started doing that, because I got inspired by Amber Scholl's. And I used to be so like goal, number, measurable, like oriented on my vision boards. I used to be like, I need to accomplish this, I need to achieve this, this is something I have to do this year. And I'm less of a specific measurable goal and more of a like mood board person now. I kind of like to just pick pictures that are either like, I want this to be the vibe, or maybe like this is a really big goal and I want to work towards this, or like I just want to work on this type of thing. So it's very much just mood oriented, and they all kind of symbolize things, but it's not like I need to hit this number on YouTube. Part of me wants to put a number because it's like, okay, I put a number on my last vision board and I accomplished that. Maybe if I put a number on it, like that's some sort of way of making it happen, but I didn't put a number on this time. Starting with the top left picture, it is a picture of Dunks. I just had to, like, obviously I already got him. That's not like something that I need to get, but I've just been putting a picture of a puppy on like every single vision board ever. And now that I have one, like I don't know, like he's a huge part of my life. I wanted to keep him on there, and you know, he's growing up, we're bonding together, I'm training him, he's growing, you know, he's a huge part of my life, so I put him on there. Next to it, I every year have put a picture of Amber Scholl, and I kept it. This is her new house she just bought, and it's just, I don't know, it's kind of like an inspirational picture. It looks very like luxurious, and it's something that she built, personalized, crafted like all herself, and then there's like her in the background. I don't know, it's just like an inspiring picture. At the very top it says, put yourself out there with no apologies. I feel like this is just something, kind of a reminder when I'm like either experiencing burnout or just like having a lot of imposter syndrome, which I feel like I go back and forth about a lot. So a good reminder to just like be yourself. And when I like do film a video and I'm like, wow, like that was so good, I was just like going, like no hesitation, just like being me, whatever, I feel so good about it. So it's just a good reminder. Of course, I put a little YouTube icon on there. I really just want to keep working on my channel. I want to be so passionate about every video I want to film. I want to just put so much quality out there and just love every minute of it. I really love YouTube, and I just am so happy that this is what I do, and I just want to make the most of it and just keep growing it and just inspire people and hype people up and hope they find someone they can relate to. And I don't know, I just want to keep working on the YouTube, you know? I just want it to get better and better. It's my main goal for the year. My main thing I want to work on. In the middle, I put a quote as well. It says, "You're so busy doubting yourself while so many others are intimidated by your potential." I put this, I was hesitant to put it in the middle because the beginning of it does sound so negative, like you're so busy doubting yourself, but it's kind of just a good reminder, and that's why I kind of wanted to put it central in the picture. Even though it kind of starts out negative, it ends positive. So I think this is also just such a good reminder, because I always am like, wow, I have so much potential. Like I feel like I believe in myself so much, and I feel like I have a lot of potential in things, and so I just want to keep that as a reminder. And like, I just liked it. Okay, I just liked it. It wasn't a cheesy Pinterest quote, but it was something I was like, you know what, that's me. I need to see that more often. This is great. A great reminder. I put like a very bland picture of an apartment because I really want to move. More to come on that. This is a very bland apartment. Like I don't even know what complex this is. This is literally off Google Images, so it could be whatever. This isn't the apartment. I don't even have like the city of where I'm moving for sure. The ideas are just all up in the air, but I really just want to move and kind of just like make something of my own. I've never like lived completely on my own. You know, college you have roommates. Right now I don't live on my, like I just want like my own something and to kind of create and make my own. The heart there, I know it's like, oh, there's just a random little floating heart. It's kind of just like a symbol for me. I just like want to work on my relationships throughout the year, and that I'm not gonna like really elaborate on it. There's nothing even specific. I just like want to make sure I'm pouring into the people that are pouring into me, and healthy and strong relationships are just very important. And so I want that to be like a big focus of mine this year. The next picture is actually a picture of when I went to Aruba. It was right before 2022 started. It was actually taken in 2021, but the reason I put this picture there, it's literally just me with an ice cream cone, but I was just like, that period of my life was amazing. Like I was just like feeling my best. I had the best energy. I was always in the best mood. Like I was working so hard. Like this picture is just a good picture. I wanted to find one where I was just like that time in my life was just so good, and I want to feel like that all the time. This, and it's not even because I was in Aruba. It was just like everything I was doing, everything I was working towards, everything that was like going on and that I was creating was just like so positive and so good, and that picture belongs here. I was like, you know what, it doesn't even matter. Like it's literally a picture of me, no makeup, just went swimming. It's not like it's the best picture in the world. It's just the energy and the vibe that I know I'm giving off in this picture, and that what was happening in my head, I'm like, wow, that was it. That was a great moment. So it belongs there. And then anytime I get really nice comments, I literally get so happy and so grateful, and I just like it means the world to me. So I put a recent one there. It's not like I picked like, oh, this is the best comment in the world. I just like picked a recent one that I was like, this one short, sweet little statement, great. It just says, I'm so obsessed with your videos, OMG. It's just like knowing that somebody actually like likes to watch what I put out there, like, could not say enough thanks. You know, like it's just so awesome and so great knowing that I love to do this and I can be, whether it's entertainment, it's inspiration, it's a relatability factor, you know, whatever for someone else, it's like, amazing. Like there's nothing that I want more than that. And so I know this is not the most aesthetic thing. It's literally just like a random collage. It doesn't even, there's not even a filter, there's not even a color scheme. None of the photos even like match. I guess maybe if I took out the Aruba one, they would kind of go together, very neutral, but I just like, I don't know, this is like my mood and like things that I want to focus on and my feelings going into the new year kind of. I really encourage you to do a little look back, you know, put a little collage together. It's really fun. It was really fun to make. I just didn't want to overcomplicate it and I didn't want to put too much on my plate. Again, it's kind of a mood board. Like each of these pictures have a good energy to me, words and whatnot. It's not like, okay, I need to hit this number on this platform or this analytic or this number on the scale, you know, whatever. So that being said, thank you so much for being here. I'm very excited for the new year. I have so many ideas. If you have anything you want to see from me, please leave a comment and I appreciate you so much. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe, please. Also like this video if you like it and you like me and whatnot. It does help, I think, a ton. Leave me a comment. I love you so much. Cheers to 2023. I'm excited for just so many fun things and I have such a fresh and fun mindset. Thank you so much for watching. I love you and I'll see you in my next one.